I made a game in 1 hour, and in this video I'll show you how I did it. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I want to make like a racing game, but with a really heavy feeling character. So slow acceleration, slow deceleration. You're gonna like zoom across the racing track, but you're gonna have a very hard time stopping, if that makes sense. I think with that idea, we should get going. This is not going to go well. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is start to get the character going. So I intelligently didn't open up Visual Studio, so I'll have to wait for that to open. Okay, so here we go. Ignore my script template. It's been broken for ages and I'm just too lazy to fix it. So the first thing I needed to do is to create the player movement. This is pretty standard code and it's what I use for pretty much every top-down game I make. However, we want the player to feel heavy. So what I did to achieve this effect was to just apply the movement to the player as a force instead of adding it to the player's position. Because of this, the movement is physics-based, allowing me to make the player as heavy as I want. Oh, well, we have gravity. I mean, that's not really something I need in a top-down game, but we have it. Okay, well, I mean, we're moving. I don't know, if we just keep holding this, then eventually we should start to speed up. This is not really what I meant when I said slow acceleration times. Well, okay, let's boost the speed up to 10 per chance. We're 100. But this might be way too fast. This is going to take a bit to tweak. Luckily, we still have 50 minutes left. Okay, we've managed to get the player movement working, which is surprising. So now I'm gonna actually work on camera movement. That's something we need. Luckily, this is really simple because we have something called Cinemachine.
Compiling C# scripts, busy for 21 seconds.
Okay, we now have Cinemachine installed. So I think this would work. I would just like, if I hold shift to like just completely halt the car's movement there, well not completely, but add the opposite of the current direction to the force. Having a brake is a good idea in theory because, well, it's a racing game. However, in practice, it turned out to be completely useless. You see, because of the long acceleration times, using it will completely ruin your time because you will have to take another long 10-ish seconds to reach max speed again. So that was a waste of a few minutes. I think the next bit we need to do is actually get the track into the game. I'm going to be using Sprite Shape for this because I believe if we apply a edge collider, we can just stay inside the shape. Okay, how do I work this? There we go, that's what I want. Okay, I've just made this. This is a bit of an interesting track, but I kind of want to see if this would work. Whoa, what's happening with the camera? Okay, I think I can fix the camera. I think it's the interpolation. Okay, yeah, it is what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's a lot smoother. Okay, time for collisions on the track. I want to edge collider and ooh, that's not gonna do it for me, is it? Please do collider for me, please. Oh. Okay, it worked. So we should be, yeah, we are in fact allowed inside here and we can't leave it, which is good. If you stop, you basically just come to a complete halt. That's actually surprisingly good for how long? 20 minutes? Yeah, it's so hard to like just change where you're going. I know it's kind of meant to be like that, but what I'm thinking is to add some code so that if we're trying to go in the complete opposite direction, then it'll like help us do it. Yeah, I really don't have anything to say about this other than it was a colossal waste of time. I honestly didn't know what I was doing. I tried to do some funny mathematic things to make this idea happen, but I probably only ended up embarrassing myself, so oopsies. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is spend a bit of time making this track look nice. So for the start of the game, I would like the tutorial bit to be a lot easier. So we're going to start off with some not too bad curves to get around. I make the path quite wide here, and then we'll have some harder corners. This is just getting so much larger for some reason. Ooh, that's going to be a bit challenging. Okay, that's going to be my track. Let me just sort out some of these corner bits though. Definitely gets way too wide down the end here. Okay, we'll see how that plays. I need to narrow this down a bit. That might work. I still want it to be quite wide here, just so it's not that hard. But what if I just take this bit, but add like a really annoying turn right at the end? No one's gonna hate me for this, right? Also, I wish this actually had an outline in game. It looks... That actually wasn't too bad. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is just change the background color to like a... that works. And I'm also going to make a timer. And we'll see if this works. We have like a minute left, so if this doesn't work, then we can't really do anything except just accept our fate. And I'll probably have to record this again. And is this gonna work? Oh, I hope it does. I hope it does. It works! I'm so happy. Look at this stupid track. You know, considering we have like some time left, you're not gonna be able to stop me from just editing the track slightly. Okay, I think this is it. I'll just wait for the timer to run out, and that's it. Okay, so now I'll let you enjoy the finished product. So that was the game. It wasn't great, I know. I think it could be a lot better if I made art for it, but that's not happening in an hour. Also, my timer code is very questionable. Anyway, thanks for watching.